And I was like, I started a company and I just wanted to survive. And I needed basketball just to be able to keep my head straight, because, when you're in business, you're competing all the time. Then we get up in North Dallas Athletic Club and we'd go bang around, and TJ was there. And I still remember all those games. But then as I got more successful, um, I don't think my belief system changed at all. It was still always about, trying to do the right thing, helping customers and trying to get better. But it also, the underpinning of all that was just being competitive. In sports, you compete, the NBA's 48-minute game, and then you go to the next game, the next game. In basketball, it's not, I mean, in business, it's nonstop. You're competing all the time against everybody. It's like in the podcast business now, you got a lot of competition and you got to always keep on innovating. So I don't think my belief system changed, but as I've gotten more successful, I've really focused more on competing, if that makes sense, right? Because now it's about the competition.
In the time that I've seen you, and we're the same age, I believe.
Yep.
So you might be the most diverse person that I know because you started doing that. Of course, then you go to Indiana, you have a craving to continue to see the game, broadband. You start.
Broadcast.com. Yeah. Yeah. We started the very first streaming company way back then because of IU basketball. Yeah.
How did you do that? How did you know how to stream back then?
I just figured it out. Like, when I got to Dallas, I lived six guys in a three-bedroom apartment. I was sleeping on the floor. And one of my first jobs was I got a job working at a software store when it was brand new to everybody. I'm like, nobody knows any of this stuff. So I'm starting even with everybody else. And I just literally would work every night trying to teach myself all about computers and technology. And I did well at that job until I got fired for not listening to the boss. That kind of was a trend in the jobs I had. And so after I got fired, I started a company called Micro Solutions, which, we went to businesses and showed them how to use PCs, how to connect them together. I taught myself how to write software, so I would write software for them. And I did that for 8 years without a vacation. And that really took me to the next level in terms of understanding technology. Took off a couple years, and then one day one of my buddies from Indiana, Todd Wagner, and I were having lunch, and it was 1995 or 94, and he was like, this new thing called the internet, there's got to be a way we can listen to Indiana basketball, and you're the geek, you figure it out. I'm like, that's a good idea, let me see if we can do it. And so we started a company called AudioNet. It was the very first streaming company in the country, maybe the world. And the whole mission was to figure out how to do it. And we figured it out. And we started off by streaming Dallas radio stations, streaming music, streaming, live bands at bars, at the Bone and Deep Ellum, you named it. We figured it out. And then it just took off from there.